Charles.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Tie my shoelaces.
Oh, I thought we were visiting a theme park.
We're also doing that.
Ah, let's visit. Where are we going?
Well, where are we at?
Oh, we are at Portaventura. It's time for Peter's Vlogs. As you can tell here, actually we're just sat underneath a games unit and a speaker, just to make sure it's copyright music.
Yeah, love that.
We are staying in Hotel Gold River, just behind there. So we just popped on park, and it's on the early ride time. However, it's 10 o'clock, so the main park is opening right now. We are in the western area. This is Charles's first time.
Hello.
And I've been here once before, so I can't remember the layout of the park or anything like that. It's very western, apart from the Cookie Monster.
Oh yeah.
It's over there. How interesting.
Place.
Yeah, very much so. Right, are you ready to let's go start the day?
Yeah, let's go start the day.
Let's go. I need food. It's a lovely park entrance, well, it's a hotel entrance into the Mexican area, not Mexican area. Bloody hell, I can't even speak, can I? It's the Wild Western area. Mexican is just there, Mexico. I'm hungry. Stampeder doesn't open until 11:30. A bit weird that they've got a park entrance straight next to a ride which will not open for a fair while. This park does do staggered openings, which is fantastic, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
No, of course it's bloody not.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah. Oh, they've got a horror house there. Yeah, so I'm hungry. We've just had to walk between hotels, so I said we are staying in the Gold River. We're going to stay there tonight. Last night we stayed in Caribe, which is very much like
not a chocolate bar.
No, Splash Landings Hotel is very much the feeling, the vibe there, but they don't really make anything nice to walk between. So it's taken us half an hour to walk in the rain over to here. Obviously they don't design it so people will stay in multiple hotels during their stay. Why would people do that? It's stupid. But yes, so hungry, bit wet as you can see, and heading over into Mexico. We're going to go over towards China. Hopefully Shambhala and stuff like that's open, and at the very least there's some food to have. Yes. Something which is good about Portaventura is the theming. Mexico's just there, and then we're straight into, I don't even know where we are. And this is how little I know about this park. I've visited once. It does feel like we're going the wrong way, which might be the case. I'm not too sure. Looking at the park map on the app, which isn't the best thing in the world. Apparently we're still in Mexico. It doesn't feel like Mexico. This is a jungly version of Mexico. Ah, yes. And I want to go. No, I don't want to go on the Hurricane Condor. Charles will probably go on it, won't you?
Only if you go on it.
No. No, we will not be doing that. That's what I want to do. Temple del Fuego.
That smells nice.
A bit later on. That'll be fun. Let's go find some rides. It is incredibly well landscaped. I understand why people do like Portaventura. It's very weird though, as I was just mentioning, obviously the hotels open into a dead area. Everything around here opens at 10:30, 11, 11:30. Nothing opens early. The only things open on time are Dragon Khan and Shambhala, which are clearly just ahead of us there, and you can just see Dragon Khan going up the lift hill. So that'll be nice. Currently has 0-minute queues, so it's probably best to do that before getting some sort of food, and then we can do some multiple rides later potentially. We haven't got express pass. Most people say when you come here to get express pass because the queue jumping is insane, and to be honest, I've seen it already. We were in Ferrari Land last night, but it should be relatively quiet today. Whether it actually is or not, I don't know, so we'll try and cope without. Don't know how much we'll be able to get on in that time. It'd be good to do a bit of this. I absolutely adore Shambhala. Let's just watch it go over the lift hill. Wahey! It is air time. Gorgeous. Right, let's get to it. There. Well, that was absolutely vile. Charles had a completely different ride to me, apparently.
Oh, that was so smooth. It was great. That was quite tame.
He had that, I had the outside seat. I don't know whether it makes any difference, but
Might be
flipping
because
it.
I had that much space between me and the armrest.
It does make
really comfortable.
No, it's just constantly juddering.
I did feel
So it's
that
like, my head. And then every thing, it felt like being on a Vekoma SLC. And we're already experiencing the wonders of Portaventura's operations. There's quite a big queue behind us. They were loading 3 rows on Dragon Khan. So
Yes, don't know why.
that does well. Shambhala is loading full. Don't know how many trains they've got though. And the station, by looking up the lift hill, this is quite fun. Looking at the lift hill, the queue was already very, very busy for Shambhala. So we'll have to have a nosy and see what happens there. But I really like this element where they're going up together, which is exactly what we had on our ride. So you can wave at each other. Very cool. Anyway, it's Shambhala Expedition D Himalayas here. Definitely the best attraction here, which I think everybody already knows, which is why the queue will be absolutely massive. Ew. Yes, we watched all the people enter from the park, the main entrance, and you just saw flooding of people coming down. Already these are the queue times. 20 minutes Shambhala apparently. And look how much stuff opens late. I don't know whether you can see on the screen, but pretty much everything opens late. So they force you into queues basically. Good old Chamois B. Let's do it. It's Spanish queues, everybody. It's a horrible queue line. Obviously everybody queue jumps. It's just lots of it. Lots of travelling. Eventually we'll get on Shambhala.
Yeah.
Charles has eaten. So have I. And therefore much happier. It's going to be very short lasting though, because we have bitten a bullet and we've paid for express for Furious Bacco because he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it, he's all the way over there. I have done it, I hate it, but needs must. I do like the vineyard queue. And as you can tell from here, the operations clearly are not good, because you haven't seen a train go past. But we've got express, so we won't have to wait 3 hours like we did for Shambhala.
Hooray!
Hooray! And yeah, it's still Easter here. They've still got the Easter eggs celebration until mid-May, like 17th of May or something like that, which is quite interesting. Weird. Very weird. Yes, let's get ourselves on, kill ourselves on Furious Bacco. I do like the vineyard queue. Unique theme for it. There hasn't been a train which has left since I've last filmed. So kind of joined it, hoping that something will move. Who knows whether it actually will. But that's, oh yep, it's just launched, just heard it. So this is the operations of Portaventura. One train every 5 minutes or so. See Shambhala in the background, not that it's running. It's very interesting. Very, very poor operations unfortunately. It's a gorgeous park, but Christ. Two train operation. They're just doing a straight there, the other train is there. Yeah,
What we're doing next? Yeah.
they've got all the time in the world. How nice is that? Maybe I should work here, nice and lazy. Although I wouldn't be able to deal with the heat. Yeah.
Did you go on
Dispatch,
the
please.
big, the white, yeah.
Off it goes.
The photos were so expensive. Like I was gonna buy one for like
We're stuck.
We are stuck again.
We went on it
Every
instantly.
Every ride breaking down.
And then we got stuck. Luckily I've got this in my coat pocket so I can just film. How handy is that? Don't film on rides, but it's in my coat pocket. So you can film when broken. Oh, it might actually be doing something in a second. Don't know, but yes, it's very stuck. So yes, that was worth it. We literally waited probably one train.
Yeah, very good.
It's taken them ages to do anything. It stopped wrong in the brake run, but yeah, one train straight in.
I'm
No
happier
messing
waiting
around.
on a ride than waiting in the queue.
Yeah, I just wish this was more comfortable because it seats you like that, so you're a bit squished. Apart from that, you know, nice weather for it. It's not too hot.
Lovely,
It's
isn't it?
lovely, yeah. Oh, and we can watch Dragon Khan and Shambhala in the background as well. Only Dragon Khan, probably because Shambhala isn't running very
Dragon
well.
Khan has had the best running operations of all the rides.
Somehow, oh, that train's going backwards with guests on it.
They're just going to shunt us back off the track.
That's very interesting. I've never seen this before. They've just shunted them back into the brake run with guests on. Oh, let's see, backwards it goes. That's very weird. And then forwards it goes. Strange. Strange. Interesting to see how they've got them off on the off-road. Yeah, they're evacuating. That's an interesting way of doing it. I like it. Something to do with it. Right, I best put you away because we might go in a second. Hi. Backwards goes the train. Ooh. With the restraints open, they just brought us forwards, released us, and then sending things back. Fascinating. You join us at Sesame, because straight after Portaventura, Furious Bacco, we're in Portaventura, found a lost kid. Well, I didn't find a lost kid. A lost kid could find us in English. Spoke English, Dutch. Went and helped her. Got her reunited with everybody. Good old theme park training there. And now we're off to Sesame Mission. Can't film on that, but we'll go and see what that's like because it's new since I was last here. We need to go and do that. Not that I can remember where it is, it's somewhere up here. I remember walking past it. This is a really nice area. Lots of nice theming. Oh, there's a Easter show. Yeah. Then again, it's Easter in some country now. I can't remember which, but they celebrate Easter like this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, week that we're filming it, which is end of April. Yeah, but somewhere does Easter.
Why do they celebrate Easter there? It's done stuff to do with the Bible.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, a nice bit of well, mainly Dragon Khan there. There's Shambhala. Where is this street mission? Isn't it just up there? Oh, we're almost there. Right, let's go in and enjoy street mission. The train's in the way. Not only do you have a barrier, you've also got a fence. Multiple safety. Now let's go do street mission. Ooh. Yes. Oh, actually, it's more like popcorn.
Popcorn Revenge.
Popcorn Revenge. That's the type of vehicles. The 300. That's quite cool. Who wants to see this?
¡Detective, solo tardo un minuto! Voy a limpiarme esta gabardina tan chula. Mientras, veo pistas de migas de galletas por ahí delante. ¡Recogerlas!
Vaya, vaya, parece que has descubierto dónde estaba la Big Cookie.
¿Ah, sí? ¡Ah, claro, por supuesto que sí! ¡Cookie Monster! ¡Fuiste tú quien se llevó la Big Cookie!
It was you who took the Big Cookie.
Oh, me very, very sorry.
Oh, estaba tan buena, yo sentía muchísimo. Llevaba la Big Cookie para la celebración y se me desmigajaba. Empecé a comerme las buenas.
Congratulations on solving the mystery! Who would have thought that was Cookie Monster?
Fluffy, echa a esta gente de mi cubo.
Let's see how many Cookie Crunch you collected.
Si lo que necesitamos es otra Big Cookie para salir de este lío, ahora mismo la hago. Galleta, galletita, mirad cómo aparece bien crujientita. ¡Sipitisa!
¡Genial! Gracias a mí, el detective Coco, se ha resuelto el misterio de la Big Cookie desaparecida. Y la fiesta de Sesame Street ya puede comenzar.
That was good fun. It's a mix of Popcorn Revenge and Ratatouille. Yeah, because it's 3D. Screens and I can't believe. Do you see animatronics? Very loud, very loud. Good fun. However, some of the animatronics weren't working very well. Some of the screens weren't working, or they weren't synced in very well. But ultimately, that was quite enjoyable. Well worth going to do.
It was better than what I thought it was going to be. It had some kind of a coherent story,
Yeah.
even if it was a cop-out ending.
Oh, I liked it. I liked the comment, at least it was in English. Who'd have thought it was the person who took them all? Wow! Right, let's get ourselves over to another roller coaster.
Uncharted. No.
Maybe. We've headed straight for Stampede because we need to go do it. Yeah, we've bitten for Express. No, we haven't. We've went to guest services because we couldn't do much and we're helping people. So we got given a Stampede Express pass. That's nice, isn't it? So, gets us to tick off a lovely Woody. Charles can go and enjoy this wonderful Woody. You excited?
Yeah.
Yay! It is. It is dreadful. Last time I came down here, it's still had the Universal Express sign on it.
The shop's closed.
Oh no! No shop. And again, it's very empty around here, isn't it? Can't see anything. Yeah, so it used to say on these signs as you go up the stairs, Universal Express. Still from its olden days. Whereas it looks like they've replaced all the signs, so it should now all say Portaventura Express. Talking of that, let's go and do it.
That was great fun.
Front row ride.
Hey.
Front row ride. It was very rattly and I wanted to die, but it's a great ride. Or you can hear it, you can't see it. Oh, it's just going up behind us. There's not much more I can say about that.
Great ride.
It's,
too slow.
yeah, it's got a lot of slow bits to it, but the slow bits are a nice breather for what could be absolutely awful. Right, we're going to find an uncharted and enchanted.
Can you find it on a map?
I don't know where it is. Where is
No,
it?
you can't find it on a map. It's
I think it's there,
Uncharted.
isn't it? Ah, you did a joke. It was a terrible joke. You did it. Oh, there goes the ride behind us.
Find it up.
Yes, let's find it and let's do it. Well, that wasn't difficult, was it? It was directly opposite. Normal queue, 1 hour. See how many people we have. Queue jump us. It's towards the end of the day. This will be our last ride of this park. Let's do it. Oh, it's nicely themed.
Si este mapa es correcto,
Debíamos estar ante un gran golpe. ¿Os apetece correr esta aventura por una gran recompensa? ¡Genial! Oye,
Oh, and we're back out into the sun after an hour. And that, I can't bloody see. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I had no idea what that was. I think it's called an Intamin multi-dimension coaster. Similar to the thing in Movie Park Germany. I've done, you haven't done. But that's actually really good fun. It's a shame it's in a warehouse, and well, you probably have to always have that in source. Shame it's only a couple of screens and the rest of it's very warehousey, and you can see the roof and not a lot else. Yeah, there's not a lot of theming. But apart from that, it's quite good.
It's nice.
And it's well worth doing. It's it's fun. And that's what this park's actually lacking. It doesn't have very many fun rides. It's got Shambhala, coaster-wise, but yeah, that was brilliant.
Oh, that was fun. Great. I recommend it. I do recommend it.
Well recommend. Go do it. We just did Tomahawk as the last ride of the day in Portaventura.
Yeah.
Ferrari is open. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, taking a photo. Lovely. That's exciting, isn't it? Yes, the Ferrari land is now open. 4 PM till 10 PM on our day of visits. This park is just closing, well, in 5 minutes time. So we're going to head to the hotel, seeing as it's right next to us. Check in, I'll show you a little bit on that, and then we'll go over to Ferrari land, because as we learnt yesterday, we were on park yesterday, we didn't film it because it was very wet, wasn't it?
Very wet.
Incredibly wet. So we appeared ready to do Ferrari land in the evening. It had some queues until about 7 PM, and then it was empty. We did walk on Red Force, and it might be the same today. It probably won't be, but we will find out. What we do know is don't go there instantly. There's no need, because obviously it's only Red Force. So yes, we'll go over to the hotel, get into our room, show you that. We'll see you in a second. Literally the only good thing, well, one of the best signposted and experienced things is Gold River literally being right next to us. Very handy. Oh, we need to scan to get out. We're on our way to Ferrari via Cariba Creek. No, I don't even know what they're called. But yeah, it seems like you just walk across this car park and then over to Ferrari. Yeah, boy, let's do it. We're at the entrance, a hop, skip and a jump afterwards. There's the main entrance for Portaventura, the big old path there, and then Ferrari Land open until 10 PM. It's currently 7:30. Fantastic stuff. We're going to go straight in. There really isn't very much here to do at all. There's Red Force, there's Junior Red Force for the kids, which I need to tick off, and very little else. Right, let's go in. Oh. What a lovely personal touch, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, so yeah, it's obviously Italian. It's very Ferrari themed, and it doesn't really present Ferrari on a very good light. We were here yesterday, as I was saying, when it was raining, and again, operational efficiency was terrible. Apart from Red Force was pretty good, and it was walk on at one point. But yeah, it's a weird, very confused park, this. It looks pretty, but there's very little here, and the stuff which is here kind of really isn't worth doing. Yeah. So we did the flying theatre, for example, and it's very much like, whoa, look how amazing Ferrari is, blah, blah, blah. But then you're stuck in things for absolutely ages because they take forever to load stuff. So it just puts a taint to the experience. You're like, oh, is this what Ferrari represents, is it? But we do have a nice plaza, so there we go. It should really be connected with PA and just a land in itself rather than a separate ticketed entry, but I assume it's part of their contract where they have to have it separate, presumably to get some sort of gate price. Up it goes. The two S&S shot towers just in front. Weak as anything, obviously. Red Force itself, not weak. Very, very decent indeed. We're actually going in and doing stuff really weirdly because we're going to just go straight to the restaurant. As you can see here, coaster, small coaster, two drop towers, a flying theatre and a simulator in there, and then a couple of kids rides, big shop here, and a little eatery there. And then just down here is a restaurant which we want to go and try. It actually looks quite nice. Oh no, I say we're going to go straight to the restaurant. In fact, what I want to do is see whether the Junior Red Force is open and go and do that very quickly. So let's do that. I said Junior first, but actually it's 50 minutes and all the queues are over an hour of big rides. It was all walk-on yesterday this time, so a lot more people. Obviously the weather's a lot better, so yes, we'll go straight for food. It's a lovely bit of theming and architecture, to be honest. They've got like the Bologna kind of thing. They've got the Colosseo around the corner, so it's Little Italy. Presumably that's like the building Ferrari was in. Oh yeah, it's got a little sign there saying. So here's the restaurant we want to go to. And look, it's a Willy. But yes, there's the Coliseum just around the corner, which you can't see from this angle. We're going straight to here, which is, I think, a pizza pasta style restaurant. Let's do it. It's a lovely Ferrari restaurant. Really, really nice. Very pretty indeed, and the sun is starting to set. How lovely. It's very different to yesterday. Yesterday was completely empty here, and now it's just full of people. I need an ice cream or some sort of pudding, and then maybe to do an attraction or two. That was a waffle. Tried to get it without Nutella, ended up with it with lots of Nutella, which was very disappointing as someone who doesn't like Nutella. There's a nice little S&S thing there. That noise was just because you saw Charles. They've got nothing to do with this. We're queuing for Junior Red Force. Oh, it's a nice little figure of 8 coaster. Okay, it's not so little. Whee! Oh look, it's got a little helix. Wow, it even makes a really nice noise. Or maybe that's Red Force. It's about to fly down there. Look at the speed it goes. Quick! But yes, we're doing the main thing first, which is this. Important, isn't it, Charles?
Yes.
Aren't you happy that you're doing this?
Yes.
Instead of Red Force?
Yes.
And then we're going to the hotel?
Yes.
Yeah, boy. Double batching. Wow, they are ready to go home. Yeah, boy. We just did that in the dark. How fun was that? A lot of fun. Did it towards the back and then did it on second row, and second row's got some proper ejector airtime right at the very top. Yeah. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I love it. Generally love it.
Right.
Love it constantly.
Yes.
Without feeling sick, constantly.
Oh, I couldn't do it constantly, but I think, well, to be honest, when I last did this, and I was, what, 27? And I couldn't do this multiple times. And that was before I started dying on everything. Couldn't do this multiple times. So, yes, that's 10:15. It's time to go park is closed, and it's time to head back to the hotel and finish this off. And we're back in the hotel room. Charles is watching football in the corner on our granny bed. Lovely stuff. That is all from Portaventura and Variland on this vlog. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, seen a little bit. The operations are absolutely terrible here, apart from when they're about to go home. Then they're very quick. So maybe we should just have the park only open for 5 minutes and then everybody will run a bit quicker. But yes, hopefully you have enjoyed this. There is multiple stuff coming up. This is a little mini trip around Spain, so there's a couple more Spain-y type attractions to go to. Yes. So yes, if you do enjoy this, please do like and subscribe. That really does help this person just here who looks after the channel. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much. And feel free to watch some of this stuff. Just here. Just there. Oh, he's disappeared. So, just down there. Just there. Just there. Watch those. Thank you. Goodbye.